We already loaded this morning, headed to Missouri. Monday morning, I guess more or less we should add. We got another load that's similar to a load I did a couple videos ago where I'm staying overnight, but instead of 2 days, it's going to be 3 days this time around. I dropped 2 today, and I dropped like 4 or 5 stops tomorrow, and then I dropped 1 stop Wednesday. Come on back, and then Thursday I pick up a load that's heading over to Nebraska. It's an unload reload, so I'll pick up in Leroy, Illinois, head over to Nebraska, stay over there tonight, drop off in the morning, pick up at that same spot that I'm dropping off at, turn around and come back. So I'm gonna try to spin this video out throughout the whole week. It's been a long time since I've done a whole week under one video, since I haven't been staying out, so there's no point in doing that. So we're gonna see how this goes, but got a couple new things in the inside of the truck. I finally upgraded the audio system a little bit. See if I can, I don't know if you guys will be able to see down there under the bed. Nope, probably not, because it's too dark. I'll have to show you guys later on once I stop or something along the lines of that. But I can show you this. I got a new radio in the truck. That's the other one I was having so many issues with. This one's touchscreen, singled in. It's supposed to have Apple CarPlay in it, but it really don't work that well. But it's a cheapo Amazon radio, but it works well. But I also got subs in the truck. I put 112 enclosed ported box for anybody that knows their audio, and it hits pretty hard for 112. I got a 1200 amp subwoofer pushing that 12, so it hits pretty hard. But yeah, that's all I've really done so far. I was gonna put on my underglow. Well, take the old underglow off and put the new kit on that I have, but didn't really have time this weekend. Didn't really feel like doing too much. I was more or less worried about checking over the truck and make sure it's ready to pretty much be out almost all week. Make sure everything's up in tip-top shape and ready to go. But first stop, we're about 4 hours away. We're in Springfield, so about an hour away from Bloomington. So we've already been rolling for a little while now, but we're gonna see how today goes. I don't think I'm gonna try to do anything extra like I did last time, where I tried to drop one load. Well, I dropped the one load one day early. I think I'm just gonna take it as it is, drop those 2 loads, and then go chillax and go drop what I need to drop tomorrow, and then drop that one Wednesday. So I'm gonna take it easy, take it smooth, and we'll see how this week goes.
Use the right 2 lanes to take exit point 18.
Alright, just got fuel. We're done for the day. Got both our stops done for the day. Nice little small truck stop over here, but I'm not going to stay over here. But I am going to wash the truck over here, even though the truck's somewhat clean. They got a self-service truck wash here. So all the spots that got missed when Blue Beacon washed the truck, since I don't wash my truck till summertime myself, I'm gonna get the truck re-cleaned again, and then plus all the dirt and stuff that I've been in, which actually, if you see right here, truck wash, self-service truck wash, so you can wash it yourself. So that's what I'm about to go do. Go wash the truck, and then we're gonna go over to the truck stop on the other side, stay over there, and call it a night. So let's go get this truck washed. Not bad, if I say so myself. Not bad for a little spray wash. Is pretty convenient actually. $16 is all I spent. I pre-soaked it, sprayed it, pre-soaked it, soaked it, sprayed it off, waxed it, and spot rinsed it, all by myself. Just me, both sides. I didn't do the very top. I was going to climb up and do the very top, but I decided not to. All that, $16. Like you can't beat that over spending $100 or more to get a truck and trailer washed. You can get the truck and trailer washed here by yourself for probably like, I don't know, $50, if that. If you don't take your time the whole time, but not bad. I like this little truck wash. I know, at least I know it's here now. So anytime I come through, I'll be stopping through here. But we're gonna go across the street. There's a Roadies over there, and they have Dairy Queen in there, so I'm gonna go over there, and that's where I'm gonna sleep for the night and get some food and call it a day. So let's see what parking looks like over there, because if it's too packed, I'll just come back over here because there's nobody over here. So it's just the only thing that's close is McDonald's, and I don't want to walk over to McDonald's to get food right about now. I'm not feeling McDonald's, so let's go find out. Alright, well, I found a parking spot over here, but I don't think I'm going to stay over here. I'm going to run across the Dairy Queen. It's just literally across the parking lot, and then there's also a Walmart over here, but I have no reason to go to Walmart right now. I'm packed on granola bars and chips and stuff like that. So go on to Dairy Queen and get some food, and I don't know about ice cream, but just get some food, and we're going to head back over across and go park over there because it's more quiet over there and a lot more room and stuff like that. And I'd rather park over there than park over here because it's not that many spots and it's really tight over here. So last thing I need is somebody to hit my fucking truck. So yeah, so let's go over to Dairy Queen and get some food. We're back again. Truck wash is just over on the side over there, but all of us parking over here and there's nobody, and over there there's only like, I don't know, 8 parking spots and they're pretty much full. So I'm gonna park over here, basically front and center. So therefore, if I have to go inside for anything or to use the bathroom or anything like that, I don't have to worry about running to go do so. Even though normally I choose not to park in the front, but in this case, I'm going to. Try to get somewhat straight in the parking spot. Not used to doing all this stuff and videoing at the same time. And it's hot out here. 73 degrees. So, there we go. And drop her down. So we look all cool in the parking lot. And that's all there is to it. I'm gonna let this truck run because it's currently doing a regen. I don't let this truck idle that often, but since it's doing a regen, I'm gonna go ahead and let it finish doing its regen, and then shut her down and go to sleep. I don't have an APU, by the way, for people that wonder, but because one, I figured out a way to have the same thing as an APU minus the whole coolant circulation crap that it has. I can have heat and AC in this truck without it running, without having an APU, and I'll go into detail about all that stuff once I actually get this other product that I'm waiting on. I already got the heat. The heat was built in the truck when I ordered the truck. It's just the I forgot what they call that heating unit that runs just off the diesel of the truck. So that's my heat, and then I got a cooling unit coming from a truck that's portable. It's small. It plugs in, and it's made for trucks. So it's not like one of those, window units or nothing like that. It's like a little portable unit that you put in the truck. You plug it in, and it literally provides AC just from a plug-in. But it's actually pretty cool. I've seen a couple of them. I got a demo of a couple of them. I've talked to the people. So I'm going to order one of those. They're kind of expensive, but I'm going to order one of those. And once I get it and everything, I'll do a whole video on it, on how I like it and so on and so forth. But I'm going to eat, relax, watch some YouTube myself. And also, before I forget, let me go back here. So I got my sub back here, which is just enclosed box. It's not mounted in yet, but enclosed box, fits under the bed. It's one single 12 enclosed ported box. I have my base control knob down here, and which is not mounted yet because I haven't figured out where I want to put it, and I just got my wires kind of just right here for now. But cheat code for people like me that don't have a TV and you have a back glass window, or even a front glass or side glass windows like I do, and you have a tablet, just get yourself a tablet window mount. You can mount it and face it towards you, and you have hands-free watching without having to worry about holding your tablet or phone or whatever. Or you can put it up there and face it towards you, and then you kind of got like a TV sort of thing. So like me, I got my iPad, but my iPad does more than just, my maps and my e-log. It also serves as my TV, because I can't justify having a TV in this truck when, I can't justify spending the money on a TV to put in this truck. That's the reason why I didn't order it with the TV mount, because I don't stay in the truck enough to justify having a TV. But yeah, I'm gonna open up all these windows, get some natural light in here, let this truck finish regenerating, and eat, relax until I go to sleep. And I think I'm only like an hour or so. Let's see. I want to say I'm only like an hour away from my next spot. Let's see. Or that looks like that is not even an hour, 24 minutes, so that's even better. So, which I'm happy I did that, because I forgot to turn my e-log off. I'm still on duty. There we go. But yeah, 24 minutes away from my first stop in the morning, so that's not bad at all. So that means I don't have to wake up super early. My appointment's 8 o'clock. Well, appointment, since I don't really have an appointment, but my delivery time's 8 o'clock. So I'll probably wake up at like 6:30, get to him about 7, a little after 7, and get our day started. But I'll catch you guys in the morning. Good morning. We're back on the road, headed to our first stop. Like I said last night, we're only 20 minutes away. Already called the guy, let him know I'm on my way. He has some stuff that he's doing first before he can get to me, but he won't be too far behind me, so I'm gonna get there and get in position once I figure out where his barn's at, because most of them are labeled and all. So I'm gonna get there, try to figure out where he wants this stuff. By luck, if he only has one barn, then it's not that hard to figure out, and relax for a while and make my bed, since I woke up a little later than I wanted to, and relax a little bit, eat some breakfast, and wait for him to get there. So it actually kind of works out perfectly. So we got, I want to say 5 stops today, but I'm not 100% sure. I have to relook at my paperwork and all, but yeah, hopefully it should be a pretty easy day. We got a couple deliveries today, which a lot of them aren't. Well, I know the next 2 aren't far from each other, and then the one behind this one isn't too far, so should be hopefully as quick as a day as it was yesterday. But yeah, hopefully it's an easy day. Hopefully we get done just about the same time, and I think we'll be ending in Kansas today. I know my last stop is in Kansas, but I don't know if I have a stop before him that's today that's in Kansas, so we might be staying in Kansas tonight, so I don't really know yet. Which I may try to get that last one off tonight and then just stay in Kansas, wake up in the morning, and then do nothing but drive home. So we'll get it figured out, but let's get down this road so we can get everything done. Since nobody's here, I'm gonna go ahead and get stuff set up. I already got my next stop figured out, which I don't know if he's gonna take this stuff over here or if he's gonna take this stuff down the road, because he has another little small building down here, which is right there, that little small orange, well, yellow building. So I guess that's a good question on where he's gonna take this stuff. I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out once he gets here. I'm sure he'll see me sitting here. So but that's what you always look for right there, the Pioneer sign. That's how you know where you're going if you ever get into doing this stuff. But he has also 2 doors right there, one dock which is full, but one little small door, so I'm guessing that's where this stuff is going to be unloaded. But I don't know, who really knows. But get these doors open and start moving his stuff to the back of the trailer, so it'll be ready to come off as soon as he gets here, I guess. Let's see what we got. Didn't even grab this paperwork, but everything in here is labeled anyway, so it really don't matter too much on knowing what is his and what's whose and whose is what's. Oh. Because if you see, they're all labeled. So that's his, that's probably his. That's stop 8 right there, and I'm only on stop 3, so that may not be his. But let's get this moved to the back. There we go. All set up, just like that. Got all of them sitting there, and we got, I don't know what number, that's 6, 7. I'm guessing that's all 7, that's 8, this is 4. So this must be 5. Yep, so I'm gonna have to have somebody split. I'm gonna have to have number 4 split that. That shouldn't have been like that. Because what, I'm on 3 now, so 4 is at the bottom. So when I go to 4, I'm gonna have to have them split this down so I can get to 5 and 6, and then 7, 8, and I think I got more than 8. I think I got 9 all together with the ones that I did yesterday. So yeah, well, just now that we're all set up and I've left me enough space to squeeze out of here, and I can close my doors if I need to go down the road, guess we're ready to go. It's like, why sit around and do nothing when you could be ready for him when he gets here and make everything go a lot quicker. So there she is, sitting all beautiful, all clean, blue lights are shining. I guess I should say it's clean, and she was gonna get with the little quick wash that I gave her. So all right, well, guess I'll wait till this guy gets here and see how the rest of the day goes. So, sorry about the wind noise because it's kind of windy out here. I'm kind of trying to wash the hood so it doesn't fall. But, I got a big issue. Don't know if you guys will be able to see it on camera. Besides this light, there's... Hold on, I'll switch the camera around. It'll make this easier, since I'm trying to hold the hood and hold the camera and everything else. So as you can see, there's oil everywhere. I stopped over here to get fuel. I've already finished my last stop, and there's oil everywhere. This bracket that AMSOIL provides with this filter kit, well, it snapped as I'm stepping in oil. It snapped right there. So this filter, I guess, was banging up against the rails of the truck, the frame, and then it punctured a hole in it somewhere. Don't know where, don't really care where, and it started leaking oil. The truck, I already checked the oil in the truck now. The truck still has oil, so I'm good on oil. But the only way I can think to fix this is I need to break that bracket off, and then I'm going to take my return line, take off my feed line, and put my return line on my feed line, and all the oil that's coming out of there just go to recycle back to the pan. So that's kind of the plan of action. But the only problem that I'm having right now is that it's so freaking windy out here that the hood won't stay up. So now I need to kind of position myself in park somewhere where I can get this done without the hood freaking falling on me. And I think the only way I can think of doing that is turning the truck around and parking straight in instead of the way I'm parked. That's my only option I'm thinking right now. And then I got, like I said, oil all in the wheel everywhere after I just cleaned the truck, all downside the truck, all over the tanks, all over my fenders, all over my wheels. It's the second time this has happened to me with this truck, where it's oiled down. First time, I don't know if I was recording or got it on video that time around, but I bought that PDI oil tube, which is no longer on the truck, and the freaking cat blew off of it, and it spewed oil all over the place. But I've done an oil change since then, so I'm gonna try to get this done. Just luckily I don't deliver to my guy until tomorrow. I was gonna try to get it done today, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I still might call him, but yeah, now I got a big mess on my hands, so I'm gonna have to try to get this truck cleaned again. But yeah, that's my plan of attack. I'm gonna take my return line off of there, take my feed line completely off, take my return line, hook it in right there, let's put a bend in it, and zip tie it back up, and hit the road. I guess that's my fix for now until I get it home. And freaking hood scares me every single time until I get it home and replace the fitting up there and the fitting that's down there, and replace them both back to OEM, because I'm taking that bitch off. I'm done with it. I'm absolutely done. It seems like every single thing I put on this fucking truck ends up fucking up every single time. Everything that I put on this truck aftermarket ends up just not right. And I made sure that bracket was going to stay on there, and it's not even breaking where I modified the bracket. It's breaking at the bend of the bracket that was already there. So it's like literally every single thing I feel like I do to this truck aftermarket wise to try to make it run better is just not working out. But I'm gonna get to work so I can get this done. I still got like 2 hours to get close to the next guy. Otherwise I would just stay here, but I'm still too far out. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna try to move this truck and put it somewhere else. Probably in the gravel lot over there facing the opposite way, maybe. So therefore at least it's pushing the hood open instead of closed. It's the only thing I can think of. I don't know, I'll get something figured out. I'll give you guys an update here soon. Well, we're all fixed up for the time being. Got the hose rear-end. Still tied in down there, didn't touch anything down there, but seems like it's working, so it's tight as I can get it. Reason why you always keep tools. I broke this off, as you can see. The mount's still there, so broke that off. Got that off. So oil everywhere. I need to go buy some oil and a funnel because I don't have a funnel in the truck. So I need to go get some oil out of Casey's because we're low, and go get a funnel and fill this thing up with some oil, and we'll hit the road. And fun fact, W9 guys, that cable is to keep the hood from falling. I found that out just now. So that's what separates the men from the boys. This right here is literally what separates the men from the boys, and the steering wheel holders from the owner operators and stuff like that. Things like this. You have a problem, you fix it. You figure out a way to fix it. Just like if I couldn't have fixed it that way, there's a Tractor Supply across the road, there's a truck parts place across the road. There's many ways I could have tried to, go and get parts and tried to fix this, but that's the way you do it when you're trying not to spend too much money out on the road, because it's expensive out here. So always remember, if you're gonna be an owner op, you got to be prepared for anything, no matter how old, how new your truck is. I don't care if it's brand new off the fucking lot. You got to be prepared for everything. So I'm gonna get this hood closed for now so it doesn't keep swinging back and forth. Go in there, get some oil. Hopefully they have a funnel I can buy too, because if not, then I'm gonna have to try to figure something out as of a funnel situation, because that's too short. But if my PDI one would have, wouldn't have, blew the cap off of it, I would have had one to be able to put oil in the truck. But but screwed my new hat up. Got oil all over it now, so now I gotta buy another temporary hat, because I'm not gonna run around with a straight ass hat. So. Oh. What a day. Alright, we're back at the truck. 4 gallons of oil. I'm putting 3 in it for the time being, because I don't know exactly. It's low, but it's still on a stick, which I got the truck as even as I can right about now. I got the front end all the way up, so the truck will be somewhat even. I'm going to recheck the oil again and see what it's at. And then what I'm going to do, since they didn't have a funnel in there that I could buy, is, which I'm going to keep this last gallon of oil in here for me to check it tomorrow morning. But since they didn't have a funnel, I'm going to cut that bottle of Lucas after I pour it in the truck and make it into a funnel so I can pour that oil in the truck. So yeah, $146 later and a little bit of elbow grease, and we'll be back on the road. Oh yeah, I also forgot to add that I lost my keys, so that's also something that happened. But just luckily, there's always a key that stays in the truck. So I lost my spare key, one of my spare keys, and then my pickup truck key, key to the office, key to my side of the shop. So I got those getting remade right about now. My mom's going into town, getting those remade, and then as my pickup truck key, since the pickup truck is push to start, I had to order 2 new keys, which I overnighted. So hopefully those will be there when I get back, which I go to Nebraska that later on this week, so it doesn't really matter if they're back or not, because I'll just have somebody pick me up, drop me off at home, then pick me up before I go back to work. And then those keys will be here for the weekend, so I can get a locksmith out there to be able to reprogram my keys if I can't do it with my Matco scanner, because I got a big expensive Matco scanner. So yeah, it's been one hell of a day, but I'm gonna get to putting this oil in this truck and then try to find someone that will get this truck washed and then hit the road, because we got a little while to go before we can even stop for the night. So let's get to it. 3 gallons and 1 custom funnel later, we're good on oil now. So go throw all this crap away, start the truck up, let it suck some oil up, and hit the road. Back on the road again. Hopefully everything holds, which is really just that one line, and I kept the other line. I took it off the bypass. I threw the bypass away just in case for some reason if that other line were to pop off for some stupid reason, then at least I got another line to be able to replace it in the, you know, matter of emergency. But I don't know what you guys can see, but oil pressure is doing good. Oil temp's a little high, but it's hot as ever outside, so I'm just kind of keeping my eye on the oil temp. But yeah, back on the road. Got another hour and 23 minutes or so. I called the representative. He's going to take the load today, so which kind of helps me out, so I can get over there, get it off. I got another thing to fix on the truck, of course. My fender's a little looser than I like it to be, so I'm just trying to make it to him and get this stuff off before it gets too late, and then I'll fix that fender when I get to his place after I unload, or once I stop for the night. So it's not one thing, it's another. But like I said, you know, you got to be prepared for everything. You got to be prepared for anything. You want to own your own truck, you got to be prepared. If you're not prepared, you're gonna be in a world of hurt. That's for sure. Because stuff ain't cheap, especially if you can't fix it yourself. So just like with this whole, you know, front end deal, with the air ride and everything that I put on it, like I have extra airline for both sizes. I got an extra solenoid in the truck. I got extra fittings in the truck, extra zip ties in the truck, just in case. And I got an extra airbag on the way, just in case I were to pop an airbag, I can replace it. Or if I were to, well, actually, if I pop an airbag, I wouldn't actually be able to replace it, because I would need somewhere to be able to jack up the truck. So if I were to pop an airbag, at least I have an airbag. So therefore, if I call somebody out, they, you know, I'm not trying to search for the airbag. If I were to burn a hole through a line or pop a line or whatever, I have line, I can fix that myself. If a fitting goes bad, I have fittings, I can fix that myself. If my solenoid goes bad, then I can take the old one off and put a new one on. So I have everything I need in this truck to do most things besides some of the bigger things. So, you know, you gotta be prepared. That's the one thing that my dad instilled in me when I first started driving. You know, you gotta have stuff in the truck. Even if you think it's something that's not gonna break or anything like that, if you got space for it, put it in the truck. You just never know. Especially when you're going out longer distances and stuff like that, which I wish I would have checked that oil bypass this weekend, which I don't know, for some reason I didn't, because it was one thing on my list to check, along with a couple of other things. But I didn't check it. If I would have checked it, I would have seen that bracket was breaking and I would have took it off. So, you know, it's one of those things. You know, you can't catch everything. That's the reason why you got to be prepared. But we're gonna get back to it, get over here, get this stuff off, backtrack a little bit, and stop for the night, and then head back home early tomorrow so I can get home and try to get some parts so I can permanently fix the which, I mean, this is technically a permanent fix, but it's not a permanent fix in the same time, because the reason why my oil temp is so high is because some of that oil is bypassing back into the pan, back into the oil pan. So instead of it going, you know, through the oil cooler and everything else, it's just going back into the pan, so it's making the oil a little hotter. But as long as it don't overheat, and I'm all right with it. It's like I said, a temporary fix. So once I get back, I'll stop by and either order the parts, and then I'll have to fix it this weekend, or get the parts and get it fixed before I take off to Nebraska on Thursday. So my hope is that I can get the plugs, and which I would call and order them, but I don't know exactly what size they are. So when on my way back, I'll stop by and hopefully they have them. If not, then it is what it is. Like I said, I'll just get them ordered, pick them up on Friday when I get back from Nebraska, and get it fixed up this weekend, cleaned up, get all the oil off the truck. If I don't do it tomorrow on my way home, and stop somewhere to get it washed, which I probably will, because you can't go into Iowa with the dirty truck. That's my thing. There's too many clean trucks that run up and through Iowa. I refuse to go through Iowa with the dirty truck. So I'll stop somewhere and get it cleaned, whether I get it cleaned at, you know, Iowa 80, or get it cleaned before I take off. I'll get it cleaned somewhere, because I got to get this oil off the truck. It's going to bug me. Just knowing it's on the truck, it bugs me, just because of the fact of, if I spring another leak, you won't be able to tell. It's going to be harder to tell because there's oil everywhere already. So yeah, I'm going to try to get it cleaned sooner than later. But oh, it's been a day. Alright, last stop done. Empty now in this horrible wind, but what can you do? Just gotta deal with it. But like I said, empty now, so got about an hour drive till we get to the place that I'm stopping at, which is a little small truck stop, gravel lot, yada yada yada. Checked on the truck while I was there, and the line's holding, so as long as it holds all the way home, and double check it and everything else before I head out to Nebraska and try to get it changed out and, you know, get the plugs for it. But so far so good on everything, so can't really complain. I mean, it is what it is. It could have been a lot worse, you know. You gotta always look at your at things that happen. You gotta look at the positive as much as you possibly can. Like, you know, I could have blew the motor from oil starvation. You know, I could have not had the tools to fix it. You know, there's a lot of different things that could have made everything worse. But at least I'm still moving and got everything fixed for the time being to get home. And, you know, you can't really be more thankful than that, you know. So about an hour drive, and then we'll stop, get some food, relax, rest, do a 10-hour, wake up early in the morning, and head on home.
We go forever now. We go forever and ever, yeah. You know that I'm much sadder, yeah. You wish that you can do better, no, I won't let her, We go forever and ever, yeah. I go and create the pressure, yeah. You wish that you can do better, You wish that you can do better, yeah. I know that I can do better. I'm so in love with the cheddar. I'm so in love with my little boo. It was written like a letter. Think I was born with the juice. Think I was born with the sauce. Think I was born a little crazy. Then I turned up to a boss. Gotta go and get it. I keep running up the digits. Lost my mind, I gotta fix it. Kill the beat, cold killing. Need to change the way I'm living. Never sleeping, I'm tripping. This is forever and ever. We live forever and ever, yeah. We go forever and ever, yeah. You know that I'm a trendsetter, yeah. You wish that you can do better, no, I won't let her, We go forever and ever, yeah. I go and create the pressure, yeah. You wish that you can do better, You wish that you can do better, yeah. Yeah. Ooh. We go forever and ever. We go forever and ever. Yeah. Ooh. We go forever and ever. We go forever and ever. Real hustlers don't sleep. Cat naps all week. On a mission for the green. I've been at it since a teen. No pillow talk, no tea. Out the way, keep it cheap. Shawty told me she a freak. wap, straight E. We go forever and ever, yeah. You know that I'm a trendsetter, yeah. You wish that you can do better, no, I won't let her, We go forever and ever, yeah. I go and create the pressure, yeah. You wish that you can do better, You wish that you can do better, yeah. We go forever and ever, yeah. You know that I'm a trendsetter, yeah. You wish that you can do better, no, I won't let her, We go forever and ever, yeah. I go and create the pressure, yeah. You wish that you can do better, You wish that you can do better, yeah. We go forever and ever. We go forever and ever. Yeah. Ooh. We go forever and ever. We go forever and ever.
Alright, and just like that, we're parked for the night. Just put in an order for some food. So, wait like 20 minutes for that. But I'ma relax. It's been a longer day than I would like it to be. But, you know, it is what it is. Look, freaking oil stains all over my freaking hat now. But yeah, with that one, I'm gonna end it here because it's already been a long video, longer than I thought it was gonna end up being. But so like, comment, subscribe, share, check out all the Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok if you want to communicate, and always have a good day. See you guys. Peace.